psychology of belief. Why people cling to religion. Why do so many people cling to religious beliefs, even when evidence contradicts them? Why do logical, intelligent people still believe in miracles, divine plans, and supernatural forces? The answer isn't just faith, it's psychology. Religious belief isn't purely a matter of choice. It is deeply rooted in how our brains work, shaped by fear, cognitive biases, and social pressures. And today we're going to break it all down. By the end of this video, you'll understand why belief is so hard to let go of, and why even those who leave religion often find themselves drawn to other belief systems. If you've ever wondered, why do people believe in God? Or even, why did I believe for so long? Stick around. This is the psychology of belief. Let's start with how our brains work. You see, belief isn't just about religious teachings or cultural traditions. It is about how the human brain interprets reality. Think about it. Our ancestors had to survive in a world full of unknown dangers. If they heard a rustling in the bushes, they had two choices: assume it was just the wind and risk being eaten by a predator, or assume it was a dangerous animal and run away. Guess which humans survived? The ones who assumed something was there, even when it wasn't. That instinct, called agency detection, made us more likely to see patterns, even where there were none. And guess what? That's the foundation of religious belief. The idea that there must be a higher power, that events happen for a reason, that someone is watching over us. All of that comes from the same mental shortcuts that kept our ancestors alive. Now let's talk about cognitive biases, mental shortcuts that trick us into believing things that aren't true. There are three major biases that reinforce religious belief. Confirmation bias. We naturally seek out information that confirms what we already believe and ignore anything that contradicts it. That is why religious people will cherry-pick evidence to support their faith, but reject anything that challenges it. It's not a conscious decision. It's how the brain protects existing beliefs. Pattern recognition. Humans love seeing patterns. Ever looked at the clouds and thought, that one looks like a face? That's your brain searching for meaning in randomness. Now apply that to religion. Someone prays for healing and they get better. God did it. Someone prays for a job and they get an offer. It's a miracle. Never mind the thousands who prayed and didn't get healed, or the job offer that would have happened anyway. Our brains are wired to see connections even when there aren't any. In-group bias. We are social creatures and we want to fit in. If your whole family and community believe in God, questioning it means risking rejection, loneliness, or even punishment. So what do people do? They conform. It's easier to stay in the group than to challenge the status quo. And that's why religion thrives. Not just because of what people believe, but because of who they belong to. Let's get real for a second. Religion isn't just about logic. It is about emotion. And the strongest emotion of all, fear. Religion provides answers to life's biggest fears. The fear of death. What happens when we die? Religion offers a comforting afterlife. Fear of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. Religion provides a divine plan. Fear of being watched. If people believe God is watching, they behave better. This is why religious beliefs are so hard to let go of, because when you strip them all away, you're left with a terrifying reality. There's no divine plan. There's no eternal life. There's no cosmic justice. And that's uncomfortable. Many people cling to faith because it feels safer than facing the truth. So, if belief is so deeply ingrained, why do people leave? Three main reasons: education and critical thinking. Exposure to science, philosophy, and skepticism makes people question their beliefs. Life experiences, seeing religious hypocrisy, personal struggles that don't align with faith, exposure to other worldviews, online communities and support groups. In the past, doubting religion meant isolation. Now, you can find thousands of people who have left faith online. Cycle of belief and give people the courage to think critically. Now, here's something interesting. Even when people leave religion, many replace it with something else: spirituality, astrology, conspiracy theories. They all fill the same psychological needs because belief, any belief, gives us a sense of meaning, a feeling of control, a connection to a group. So maybe the real question isn't why do people cling to religion? Maybe the real question is, why do people cling to belief itself? At the end of the day, belief isn't just about faith. It is about fear, psychology, and the human need for meaning. If we understand that we can have better conversations with believers and break free from bad ideas ourselves. But now I want to hear from you. What was the hardest part of leaving religion for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the discussion going. And if you found this video valuable, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Stay curious and keep questioning. We'll be lining up some more interviews over the course of the month, and we'll see you on the flip side.